welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited that you're here today because we're going to be doing another journaling vlog. If you guys haven't seen one of these from me before, I basically just do some journaling and journal related things with you guys, and I'm very excited for today's video because I need to catch up on a bunch of recent journal pages, particularly in my scrapbook. I've had a bunch of photos printed out for so long and I just haven't had the chance to make some spreads. And then some other kind of fun journal related things that I also wanted to do with you guys is show you how I prep my prints for my scrapbook. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and start off by showing you guys how I prep my prints on my laptop, so I'll bring you closer to my desk, and then we'll get into all of the fun journaling and scrapbooking. First thing that I love to do in my monthly recap pages, if you guys are new to my channel, is the Receiptify playlist. It basically is a little receipt looking graphic like this. For me, I personally like to custom make the receipt so I can actually pick out which particular songs that I want to have in my journal. So I will go to the build custom receipt section, and then you can also add in whatever title you want. So in the one I showed you guys, I wrote by summer on it because it was for my August recap. For this one, since it's a October recap, I'm going to write cozy season. So put that in here. And from here, I'm going to go on to my on repeat and my recent fall playlist that I've made on Spotify and pick and choose which songs that I want to display on this little receipt graphic. So I'm going to go ahead and click the download image button, and then now I have the receipt playlist as an image. I know this is a really weird angle, but at this point I go through my photos on my phone and pick out just whatever my favorite pics were from the month of October, and then I will basically just airdrop them to my computer and then lay them out on the Word document once again. There are some cases where I want to take kind of a boring picture like this and add a little bit of something to it. So for example, with this one here, I'm going to add this little Polaroid overlay that I found on Pinterest, and just using Canva, I'm going to put this as a frame on the photo just to add something extra and fun to an otherwise boring standard photo. So this is mostly going to be the October recap page, and then this page has my Receiptify playlist that I showed you guys, and then also some other random little scrapbooking elements that I want to print out as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this onto my USB, bring it over to my local print store, and print this out. Okay, I'm not even sure where I left off in the previous clip because I got super sick yesterday, so I stopped filming, but we're back today to continue my journaling. So what I left off yesterday was a little coffee date page that I did here. I still have some final touches that I want to go ahead and add to this page, and then I'm going to finally finish the little Thanksgiving spread that I started on the right side. So let's get into that, and hopefully we can actually finish this spread today. Okay, sun is right in my face, but this is what the coffee page ended up looking like. I just added some of these cafe-ish stickers that I had, which was perfect. So now I have all of my photos for the Thanksgiving spread like I showed you guys. So I'm just gonna try to do a little layout as I usually do and see how that ends up looking like. I already started collecting a few ephemera pieces from throughout the month, so I'm not going to be doing a background for this page just between all of the prints I have plus this. I think that all of the images that I have will actually cover up most of the page, so I figure it's easier just to go ahead and stick everything to the pages as they are without a background. Okay, I think I'm happy with this layout, so as always I'm going to take a photo with my phone so I can remember what I want the layout to look like. And I think I'm going to put October here, so always make sure to leave a little bit of a blank space. And another thing I do want to add is a little ripped piece of paper onto the clipboard, so I'm going to go ahead, take all this off and glue it back down, and then I will come back after. Okay, here's what it's looking like after gluing everything down and then also trimming the sides. I'm gonna go ahead and put in the October title here. I already have some of these pre-cut, and I know I mentioned wanting to put it here, but now that I'm looking at it, I think it would fit perfectly here since I'm just doing the letters OCT, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, and then on the clipboard here, I'm going to write down all of the books that I read in the month of October. And when I do these, I usually like to go to my Goodreads just because that's where I log all my books. Okay, and here is the final October recap spread. I am really happy with how this turned out, and I'm glad that I didn't end up doing a background because, like I mentioned, my pages are getting super chunky, so it's nice to not have that extra bit of paper with a background. There is bits of blank space here and there, but I am trying to keep my pages a bit more minimal, and I'm really happy with how this looks. Particularly, I think my favorite part of the spread is definitely the clipboard. I had the idea to even cut around the edges to make it look like the paper was actually in the clip, so I love this. I definitely am going to try to do something like this again soon, maybe in a bigger layout. And now I'm going to show you guys some of my recent fall pages, which I'm very excited to flip through. I think we'll start off with my autumn bucket list just because I feel like that's the most fitting place to begin. So of course I did this spread to start off the season, just wrote down all the things that I wanted to do this month, and thankfully I have actually accomplished everything on this list, which I'm very proud of myself myself for. So love this. It's definitely very busy, but I feel like it's super fun and cozy. This is a spread I did to remember the journal swap that I did with my friend Troy, and so this is the journal page that she sent me, and then this is actually just a photocopy of the page that I had sent to her. So I just wanted to do a little side by side to remember that little swap that I did. Here we have my little camping spread. I went camping last month, so I did a spread about that. My favorite part about this spread is definitely the map for the park that I put in the background. And then we have my October mood board. I just did a little kind of vision board for the month with some pictures from Pinterest. And we have my spread about Once Upon a Broken Heart, which is a YA romantasy series that I read in September and loved, so I had to do a spread to commemorate it with some pictures from Pinterest. Then we have a little collage from my day at the pumpkin patch, and then of course we have my September recap page, which has all of my favorite things from the month of September, similar to the one that I just did with you guys today. Then we have my little junk journal-ish page here with all of the things that I got from thrift store for my scrapbook. Then we have my recent favorites page. I also made this in one of my previous videos. This is definitely one of my favorite pages, I think, in my scrapbook so far this year. I just love how it turned out. And then we've come to a blank page that I still need to fill out. I have a few ideas of what I want to do on this page, but you guys will definitely see this either in my next video or on my TikTok/Instagram. Then we have my anniversary recap page. I just collaged some photos from what I did for my boyfriend and I's anniversary. Then we have these set of pages that I kind of made with you guys today. I showed bits and pieces of it, but not in its entirety. So now I can actually show you guys these pages in detail. So we have the little cafe date spread that I did, and then also the Thanksgiving recap spread that I did on the right. I really like the color scheme of both of these together. I like how it's not entirely neutral, like there's some pops of blue and orange, and it just is giving fall vibes, which I love. And then of course the next set of pages is the October recap spread that we made today. So that is all of my recent fall journal pages. Let me know which one of those was your guys' favorite. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed doing some journaling and scrapbooking with me today, and I will see you guys in my next video.